TikTok, having an impressive 30 million followers across all platforms. She was known for engaging in quirky cooking videos,
Got a big one! It's huge!
where her fun and wholesome style made it feel like the world was at peace the moment you stumbled upon her content. She's the type of grandma we all need. She always lights up my day whenever she posts. However, in 2019, the internet was hit with devastating news when she uploaded a video revealing she'd been diagnosed with throat cancer.
The bad news is, back in 2019, I was diagnosed with throat cancer. It changed my voice, and that's why I think I sound like Marge, Mabel, and Toad.
But things sadly got worse.
In 2021, I was diagnosed with esophageal cancer, but the good news is I just finished my cancer treatment. You go, girl!
Although it seemed as though she would recover after getting her cancer treatment, on January 1st, 2024, she tragically passed away at the age of 67 after years of battling the disease.
Got some sad news. Linja passed away on New Year's Day. You probably knew her as the fun-loving, cooking grandma, but I'll always remember her as the woman who fought off her cancer diagnosis for as long as she could, humbly and quietly without ever complaining, until it got the best of her.
This heartbreaking news. She was an amazing soul and she will always be remembered. It feels like I've lost another grandmother. Goodbye, Linja. You are one of the most positive voices on the internet. And while Linja will always be remembered for her quirky, uplifting content, Plasma Master Don cemented himself as a creep. He was a YouTuber with over 400,000 subscribers and, similar to Linja, was thought of as this innocent and wholesome old man who loved sharing his favorite song covers to the internet.
I want my life into.
Despite his low production quality videos, they managed to gain traction due to his chill attitude and genuine love for music. This is the only thing that has managed to make me smile today. My grandfather passed away hours ago, and this was recommended to me. This made me very happy and sad at the same time. However, as he got more popular, people began to research his background and found some truly disturbing evidence.
Sweetest elderly YouTube cover artist, Plasma Master Don, is actually a recently registered sex offender. And along with it were two attached images, one of the Plasma Master Don YouTube channel, and the other of a mugshot that looks eerily similar to this beloved man. The post was then followed up with multiple links leading to two separate sex offender registry sites, each showing a man named Donzel Edward Owens, a 73-year-old man from Ohio. The man happened to be arrested on August 19th, 2019, for a crime labeled as sexual imposition, with his victim being described as a juvenile male. So that alone means this Donzel sexually touched a child without their consent.
People need to stop assuming elderly people are quote innocent. They've lived whole entire lives after all, and criminals get old just like everyone else. However, just a week after all of this information was brought to light, Plasma Master Don passed away on December 21st, 2020. Although it's unclear exactly what caused the death of him, it would be sensible to assume that he simply passed from old age. Bro got exposed so hard he died. This left behind a bad legacy where he's remembered for his disturbing and inappropriate crimes against children. But the same can't be said for Apator, who is a Norwegian YouTuber that primarily posted videos of him jumping and skating in or on frozen lakes. But no one would have known that Apator's last video would be a dark prediction of his own death. It was titled, "I am not dead, I am 57 today," and followed the same premise of his other videos. He would normally film himself drinking alcohol before going out to enjoy his day in extremely cold conditions. And although most of these were nothing but ridiculous and funny videos, Apator's On Thin Ice series would be what changed it all. As the title suggests, he would skate on barely frozen lakes and always ended up diving into the freezing cold water. This was a recipe for disaster, as Apator was always intoxicated during these videos. And just a week after he uploaded his final video on November 26, 2021, his 25-year-long partner would make a heartbreaking Facebook post. "You went to a lake near Kongsberg and you were looking forward to ice skating. You were supposed to film yourself and use it in a video. You sent me a message when you arrived with pictures of yourself and the water. Good conditions, you wrote. But something went terribly wrong. You ended up in the ice water, and this time, you did not get up again. as you have done so many times before. In the end, you were picked up by divers and sent by air ambulance to Olivelle Hospital. They did everything they could to bring you back to life, but you had been underwater for too long. Johannes and I were with you when the doctors at the hospital turned off all the machines that had kept your body going. Thank you for everything you have been to Johannes and me. We have endless good memories and we miss you so indescribably. He helped a lot of people be less afraid of the world and enjoy life. Rest in peace, you crazy diamond. Apator seemed like he was living his best life in his videos, but the same can't be said for Elliot Rodger, also known as the Virgin Killer, whose videos are full of nothing but hatred.
I hate all of you. I will punish all of you for it.
Hello? 34.
At around